Hey guys, welcome back to Them Parts. I'm Nicole, and we have a great show lined up for you today. The title is Why You Should Never Listen to Women. Now, you can best believe I did not come up with that title. No Face came up with that title. He got a whole layout for you guys to explain why he never listens to women and to convince other men why you should never listen to women. So I'm waiting for him to call in now because I'm ready to hear what he got to say, what he got lined up, what he could possibly come with that's any worse than what he's come with before. I can just imagine what he has to say. Women don't make any sense. Women don't think logically. Um, women work off of emotions and feelings. So why listen to women? Um, I'm just assuming that's where he's going with this, but we will see. We are live. Yes.
Damn.
Hey, yes. Welcome. Welcome.
All right, we got our lines a little bit crossed right there. It's all good though. All right,
Yes. Very good.
so they know what we're talking about.
I gave them a little heads up. So, hey, you guys, No Face is in the house.
Yeah, we out
Welcome,
here.
No
We out here.
Face. I let them know what you wanted to talk about today. You said you want to tell the guys why they should never listen to women. And I asked you specifically, was this message for the men or the women? And you said it's for the men. So, y'all
Well,
listen up. But I'm sure the women will be chiming in. Okay? Our
yeah.
ears,
Well,
we ready to hear what you got to say.
it's just a fact. It behooves a man. It behooves a society to listen to women. Or it's not about just not listening to a woman. It's not like we can't hear them or consider what they're saying.
Hmm.
But we don't give them equal merit when it pertains to their opinions. And when we do, we do it at our own detriment. Now there's plenty of examples of these things, and I can share a few if
Okay.
I if need be. We'll
Okay, well,
start with
you don't have to start with an example. You can because my ears are peaked. Like
uh,
where you going?
well, it's just that whenever there's never been prosperity and female leadership at the same time. Think about it.
That's wrong. That's
No, it's not.
wrong.
I mean, even I hate to say I don't want I'm reluctant to go there, but even the fall of Egypt, the Egyptian empire, you
Was
know.
because of a woman
Well, Cleopatra was in charge at that time. I'm not saying it's all her fault. I'm just
and
saying.
what? Uh, Tell
I'm
me
not
the
saying.
story though. Did she bring down the Egyptian empire?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that it reigned for a very, very long time. You know, and there was only one female ruler, and during her reign,
It came down.
shit, shit hit the fan.
Ooh.
And then
Well,
hold
I
on.
never heard that. I never heard the
No,
name.
no, I'm just trolling. I'm trolling. Like I shouldn't even said that because I respect Egyptian culture and Cleopatra. The image of Cleopatra is a beautiful thing.
I was about to say I've only seen a beautiful image of Cleopatra. I've never heard that she was the downfall
Yeah,
of
but
the
that's because the oppressors wanted to. But no, I don't know. I don't know. I shouldn't. I should. That was a little low because I'm not even that. I'm not even that
oh, not even
educated
you
on
are
it.
that low.
Oh shit, that's fucked up. I don't know why you would say that.
I
That
mean,
was not what I was saying. I was saying that I'm not as educated on that particular topic to
okay,
say
well,
that.
let's talk about where you
And
are.
that was a
Well, let's talk about
and,
now. Let's talk about nowadays. Let's
well,
talk
okay. What are women running the world?
well,
It's
that's
all
what I was
shit. Whatever it is, it's terrible. I'll
let
give you
me
one example. The educational system when you go to school, it's full of women, right?
that's the men's fault, right? Why aren't there more men teachers? That's a problem. When my
Well,
son
shit. Right
was in
here,
school,
here. This is
I
what
was
we're not gonna do
listening to
today.
him
This is what
for
we're not gonna do today.
for years.
We're
And
not
a
gonna do
male
two things.
black teacher,
Okay.
that
All
was
right.
an anomaly.
All right. There's two things that we're not gonna do today, Nico. We're not gonna blame men when we're talking about women, and we're not gonna listen to women today. That's just two things we're not gonna do today. All right. So when it comes to the educational system, it's ran by women, and there's no order. All right. School is like the most chaotic place in you know in a young person's experience because you know why?
Because
You know why? Because it's
I know
over.
why you're gonna say because
Because it's
women run schools.
yeah. Type shit. Them
Yeah,
parts, them parts.
them parts, them parts. So okay, so let me ask you this then. Besides the education system, which I agree, I don't agree that the women run it, but I do agree that it's messed up. The school is chaotic. It's the worst place to send a kid. It's like you're sending them
Well,
to a mental
yeah. But that's not the women's fault. I'm just saying it's a miseducation system. You know, it's a prison, it's a school to prison pipeline and all that type of shit. And it's a they're just teaching you how to be a slave essentially
hmm
as well, teaching you enough to be able to run the machines, but not know enough to know how they're how
built
they're created. You know that whatever that's saying.
science
Um,
behind the machine.
right.
Yeah.
Type
So
shit.
but you're putting that on women.
No. I'm just saying. No. Here's what we're not doing because what I'm not doing is I'm not blaming women because women don't have enough power to to you know what I'm saying. You know what
No,
I'm
I
saying.
don't.
It's
Obviously,
not like
you have enough power.
they don't have enough
You
power
blame us
to.
for a lot.
Well, no,
You
because
blame
here's the
us for a
thing. Here's the thing. It's not that I'm blaming. It's not that it's the women's fault because the women are just doing what they're told, but they're just listening to the wrong people. You know what I mean?
listening to the wrong people.
But it's not their fault that they're listening to the
Men,
wrong people.
probably.
No,
That's the women's fault.
they're listening to they're listening to the men who are exploiting them against their own fuck um their
I'm
own
giving
benefit. Their own
yeah,
benefit. Oh yeah. Oh, you got that sound.
yeah,
That sound bar.
yeah.
You know,
No, I get what you're saying.
because women don't have enough power. Women don't have enough power to be as destructive as they are. You know, I mean, it's
Well,
not that they can. Women don't put themselves in this position to be so destructive, right?
okay. So how are
They
we so destructive if we don't even have the power to destroy as much shit as we're
because you're
destroying?
being used as a because women are being not I shouldn't say you, but women in general are being used as a tool to reinforce and to um, fight the battle for white supremacy. And when I say white supremacy, it's not the white people that are using that woman as a tool either. Oh, well, we're talking specifically
You
about black
must
women.
somebody using us as a tool. It sounds like everybody using us as
Well, white people are being used as a tool for white supremacy as well. The illusion of
a
white supremacy, because white supremacy is not a real thing; it's just an illusion. So to reinforce the illusion of white supremacy, we have to make they weaponize our women against us. I've talked about who's this? Oh, geez, here she goes.
I think she's trying to say you're a joke.
No,
Okay.
I don't think she's saying that.
You're
I don't
hilarious.
think she would. I don't think she's saying that. You know.
No, no.
Yeah, I think more. Well, maybe, but it's probably more like a riddle. You know that she can't quite. She can't
A
quite.
mystery wrapped around it.
Well, it's a riddle that she can't quite. You know, crack the code of. You know, 'cause if I ask her a direct question like how or why, you know, then that just fucks her. It just shatters her whole.
Well, I mean, I think it is that she thinks you're trolling. She don't think you really believe the stuff that you're spewing. I
Okay,
mean,
low
do
key.
you really believe?
Okay,
Are you really telling men they shouldn't listen to women? And that's what you
no.
believe, and you standing
I
on
mean, I'm
that.
not saying if a woman says, if a woman asks you,
Like, watch out! There's a car coming. No,
right,
I'm not gonna listen to you. Dang. You
right.
know?
But if she says like, this is what we should. I think this is what our problem is, and this is what we need to do to get our stuff. No, she's not a problem solver. Okay.
She's probably thought about the problem more than you have.
No, because yeah, oh yeah, you're probably right. Actually, she probably has thought about the problem, but you know what she
And you
hasn't thought about?
probably
You know what
what?
she hasn't thought about?
What?
The solution. Okay.
She's coming to
All
you
right.
with the solution, but you don't want to hear it. You don't
Okay.
want to
What?
hear it. You feel like
Okay.
the women ain't got no answers.
They don't. They don't. They don't have solutions. No,
Okay.
they don't have solutions that are better than what a linear, left-brained mind of a man would.
So
Left.
this is a man's world. So why, if they got all the men got all the solutions, is everything so screwed up? Because
No,
this is a man's world.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that men have all the solutions. I'm saying that women have none of them. This is what I'm saying.
No,
Okay.
no, it sounds like the men have none of them because everything that's been effed up has been created and effed up by men. And the women are the only ones who even keep you guys from killing each other off the face of the earth.
Oh, bullshit. They're the what?
Yeah.
The women are the
Yeah,
most.
we are the ones that help you
The
keep
women are the
doing
most
shit.
hazardous entity on the history of the planet when it comes to men's health. Okay.
In what way are we not
We're
looking
talking
out?
about when a man kills another man. It's always, not always. Okay. There's always exceptions, but it's
His
a high.
ego. It's always his ego.
No, it's because it's over a woman being fucking trivializing the
Always.
safety and well-being of that man, of two men.
That's what gets a man killed. And that's what gets him too.
Okay, there's two things we're not gonna do today, Nico. We're not gonna blame men, and we're not gonna listen to women. Okay,
I,
all right.
listen to me, but I'm speaking for the women.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't. You know.
Oh, so what I'm saying don't matter.
I mean, no.
So my man shouldn't listen to me.
Well, when I, you see how you're being
I'm not going to
manipulative
tell
right
him
now?
what's best for him.
No,
My son shouldn't listen to me. I'm not going to tell him what's in his best interest.
no, it's not. It's
I'm going to steer him
not.
the wrong way.
Not because you're a bad person. It's because you don't know what's best for him. You live in a world as a woman. You live your life on easy mode. You know what I'm saying? Yes.
That's the hugest misconception in the world that men keep thinking women have it easy and soft.
Because
What's up with that? Where is that coming
well, it's just facts. It's just facts.
from? Just how?
Now, yeah.
Where you see a woman that ain't working and struggling to pay bills like everybody else. Where you see that at? Who just laying up, enjoying the good life.
A
And you
lot of
see
a
all
lot of bitches that listen. A lot of bitches that listen do that. You know?
That's true. That was a good goddamn.
Yeah. Well, you know, a lot. Like probably.
I don't even have a comeback for that.
Well, big shocker
But
because you don't have a comeback for a lot of
I
things.
beg to differ, but I don't have a comeback for it because it's just a joke. It's just a joke.
It's just a joke.
Y'all swear nobody listens. You swear no women listen. And the ones that
No.
listen end up in the same situation as the ones.
Okay. I sent you a video earlier. I'm gonna prove that you're wrong about that right now.
Let me.
Because you just said that I think that no women listen. No, I just think that not enough. Well, it's not about. Yeah, go. Yeah, please.
Time I also do what I'm supposed to do with a woman. I cook, I clean, I suck, I fuck, I shut the fuck up. So I know how to keep my man. Just because a man sleeps with another woman does not mean he doesn't still respect you. That doesn't mean that he doesn't love you. No, she means nothing to him. And if you think I'm gonna give up my life for a man that loves me and respects me and take care of me, he didn't claim her. He put that ring on my finger. Okay. So why am I gonna leave over someone that doesn't mean anything? He's a man. He's just gonna be a man. That's it. My soon-to-be husband, like, He treats me well. He respects me. I don't have to ask for anything. But at the same time, I also do what I'm supposed to do with a woman. I cook, I clean, I suck, I fuck, I shut the fuck up. So I know how to keep my man.
Oh.
Can we get
Oh, you
that
got
soundboard for
that.
that one? Can we get a soundboard for that one?
Let's see. I don't have a sound for that.
It's all like the round of applause. That was brilliant. What a fucking lady. You know, it doesn't take brain power for that. It don't take education. It's just,
Okay,
just
sorry. Excuse
go
me.
ahead.
I should do number 3. But for those who maybe didn't hear the clip, tell them what she said.
No, that they heard it. I think they heard it. She was basically saying that she's not gonna give up her man just because he messed around with another girl, because he doesn't care about her, because she like probably had a dad in her life that put her on game. You know what I'm saying? And then she not subscribed to the rhetoric that's contaminating the minds of most modern women due to not because of their fault, but that's the societal stigma, and what's been like drilled into their heads, that if a man cheats on you, it's like you cheating on him. Obviously, you guys know that if you cheat on a man, that means that you don't really fuck with him like that, and y'all think it's the same way. But she understands that there's a fundamental difference, and she's not going to give up a good man because he's a man. Because most good men are acknowledged and pursued by other women, and they will make they will they might dabble a little bit.
Okay.
And for that type of woman, this is the type of woman that's gonna get, that doesn't have to do all the other shit that women are complaining that men won't do for them, because they get the men that will do that for him, will do that for her, because she gets it, and she makes herself a valuable woman by just reverting to her, just taking advantage of her woman privilege and embracing living her life on easy mode.
Okay.
She cooks, she cleans, she sucks, she shuts the fuck up. That's what she said. How easy is that? It's not even that fucking. You don't gotta go to fucking do all this extra shit and go prove that you can you're educated and get yourself in debt and try to go into the workforce and compete with men in a field where you're handicapped, because this is not your place of this is not your strengths. Just
So
do what the fuck you're supposed.
You think women shouldn't work?
That's kind of another topic, but no. If every woman stopped working right now, it would shatter the matrix.
It would definitely shatter the matrix.
Yeah. Women are just watering down the workforce, watering that shit down.
Oh, so it ain't the immigrant; it's the women that's watering it down.
Yeah, fuck an immigrant. They're working the jobs we don't want to work. And they're working they don't get the same jobs that we get. It's not the illegal immigrants. They can't get a regular, they're at Home Depot, working for contractors doing like under the table type business. They're not taking no job that American wants. They are undercutting some people, and they're fucking up the price of labor a little bit, but it's the labor that we don't really fuck with anyways.
You feel like the women fucked it up a long time ago anyway.
No. We're not giving women credit for nothing, okay? Because they don't have the power to fuck nothing up.
Being in the workforce, not that
right.
Intentionally.
They're being weaponized. Yes. They're being weaponized, and their minds have been hijacked into thinking that they're doing something by working, when they're really worse than the fucking immigrants that some people think that they're the ones that's really fucking up the labor market. And it's because when the Mexicans come in here, they actually working. They compete. The women, no.
So we're stealing from you. You think we don't even earn it?
Is that what I said? No. Well, that's not what I said. But
Sound like where you
you're
were
watering
going.
down. They're watering down the workforce, the labor force
Mm.
through they talk about affirmative action for niggas like it's really this black people's fault. No, it's women's fault. Not just black women, all women. Now
Now,
come
white
into the
people
fucking
came up with that bullshit. I mean, I ain't gonna call it bullshit, but
white people.
black women came up with all of
White
these
people are similar.
activities.
White people are similar to women in the aspect that they didn't come up with nothing. Okay,
Okay, who
they
came
do
up?
they do what they're fucking told. That's a time. That's a
Well, we're
subject
all
for another.
doing what we're told. We're all
I
doing
mean,
what we're
essentially, but we're all not. But we're all not seen to be superior either, though. Like the white. That's why I make an exception when I'm talking about the white people, because white people get too much credit for like being our oppressors when they're not even.
Oh, I agree.
Well, we went to school with these white people. They never fucking had no type of power anywhere.
They were never superior in anything.
Never.
Yeah.
They couldn't get bitches. They couldn't fight. You know what I'm
But then,
saying? They weren't creative. They couldn't create, they weren't
they see shit now because they're mixed in.
nice. Yeah. So I don't want to give them credit for any of that either.
Okay.
But no, they're willing participants. They're um they're they're contributing blindly. They don't realize what they're doing. They think that they're better, just like women think that they're better. And they're
Which is
actually like
better.
very much inferior, when it comes to like executing when it comes to their utility and what they're actually producing. When it comes to production.
Mm.
The women are
So
going into the
we're low,
workforce. Say it again.
we're low producers.
We're talking about the workforce, okay? Let's take our emotions. Let's pull our emotions out of it, okay? Oh,
I'm just
you're
giving
saying
your words back to make sure I understand what you're saying.
you're bastardizing my words, and you're committed to misunderstanding me, okay? Which is normal. This is normal. Like we went through this before. This is normal. Like I've dealt with women my whole life. I got 3 sisters, a mom, a
Yeah,
daughter, and a boatload of bitches. You know what I'm
you
saying? No,
can
I'm just
tell
playing.
you've been around women your whole life.
Oh, what are you saying? See, now it's crazy
Yeah,
because
I need
it's
some
crazy
music.
because now it's an insult for me to be around women. Why? No, why is that an insult? You know
It's
why? You know
not an
why? It's
insult.
because no, it is an insult. You
For a
just tried to throw.
man, sometimes it shows that you've been.
It shows in a negative way. It shows in a negative way, right? But women are
Sometimes,
superior though.
not always negative.
But the way that you just insinuated it
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
now,
I
you just
did.
insinuated, yeah. So you like subconsciously you realize the inferiority that that
No,
that
no.
that
I
that
don't
comes
think
with.
women. I don't think women are better. Okay, number one, I don't think inferior, but in a lot of ways, yeah, yeah, I can agree that in a
Yeah,
lot
the
of
only
ways,
and
but
I don't think that women are inferior, overall, but women like neglect what their
we know
strengths and
you're
focus on.
stronger. We know you're faster. We know you're bigger. We
Well,
know.
yeah, you want to compete with men in men's spaces, in men's
I
spaces,
know.
you're inferior.
Who wants to compete with men in men's spaces? All I see is men getting in women's spaces. Trump just had to boot a bunch of men out of women's sports. What are you talking about?
A
Y'all
bunch of
supposed to
man.
be in our space.
Okay, there's like 7. Like we're talking about
There's
millions and
more
millions
than
and millions.
7. Look
Talking
at
about hundreds.
the. It, I mean, I guess it's a different topic, but
They're
if
like,
you want to talk about
what
men,
if men said
come on.
we can be house husbands better than just as good as women can be housewives. We can breastfeed just as good as they can.
Who
That
said
was nobody said that. You know why? 'Cause that's fucking retarded. That's why.
that?
All
Well,
right, excuse my language. I shouldn't use the R word. I know it's a sensitive word in this time. The R word and the F
you can
word.
use the R word on this channel because
Oh,
you.
okay, that's cool.
Yeah, yeah. You can use the
Cool.
R word on this.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's
I'm not
retarded.
being
All right,
disrespectful to anybody.
all right, all right,
You know.
all right. Do we got a guest waiting?
Oh yes, 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 yes. Well, I gotta send her. I gotta invite her.
Oh shit!
If she would like to join.
You didn't even send her the link yet. Listen, we got a good.
I was meeting with you.
Right. You know what this channel this channel we got a nice little motion going right now. But you know what this channel really needs though?
What's that?
Some male guidance. You know what I'm saying? Take it over the top. You know what I'm talking
That's
about?
You the male guidance.
Okay, yeah, okay. I was just like,
take it over
okay,
the
I'm
top.
sorry. Okay, yeah, you got me on that one. But no, I did tell your ass, didn't I tell you? Oh, you know what we need?
Tell me a lot of stuff.
Okay, you know what we need then? Okay, I'll rephrase. You know what we need? Some female adherence. God damn it. Because I told your ass and you did it. God damn. He's like, oh shit, we're 25 minutes in and now I'm gonna send a link. That's crazy. That's crazy.
You don't realize how much of my time you took up. So I forgot to send the link.
Okay, yeah. Now let's play the victim. Yeah, I don't
I'm
realize
not playing the victim. I'm
how much
playing
of my time. You took up so much of my time that I didn't have.
You need an hour of coaching before the show. You need
an hour of coaching. What are we talking about? I ain't needed. No. And what a part of that hour was me telling you that, get that shit ready, bro.
Oh, you lying.
So maybe you need a little more time. I'm sorry.
You are
lying. And you flip it on me. I need an hour of coaching. No.
Well, I'm just saying, I said, are you
that
ready?
Was the time. The time was being taken. See, no, here's a great example. You don't have nothing to say, okay? You just fucked up. It's okay. Like we all fuck up sometimes. But you were so accustomed.
I will
so accustomed.
And just suck it up and apologize. I will do that. So,
no, you don't know that. You don't know apology though. We all make mistakes. But see, you're trying to throw it back on me. Like, no, you fucked up, okay? It's okay. No, we all fuck up sometimes. It's not even a big deal. Okay. But your natural instinct is to deflect and not, you know what I'm saying? Then you think about it and like, oh shit, people are watching. I look crazy right now. Don't worry, because we all knew you was crazy before. It's all good.
Okay.
Yo.
You can't go off on the host. A natural instinct is to wait till we're done off camera and say, "Oh shit, I fucked up," because nobody would know, right?
Oh no, they would have known already. No, they would already know. No, you said it. You're the one that said it. You said, "Oh shit, I'm gonna send her." No, you said we're gonna send her right now, and then we're about to say, "Gonna be standing here." I think we lost our guest. No, maybe. Did you send the link?
We may have lost our guest, but we have.
Nah, she'll come through. She'll come through. All right, so say it again.
Send me 2 videos. Can I share the other video?
Where we at? 20. Yeah. We can go to the other one. Yeah, for sure. You listening? We could pull Unique in here so she can like not make any sense too. She's good for that.
They made us demand things from our man that they systematically keep him from getting. So he can't give it to us. And so we married to the government. They take care of us like our man should. They give us food, clothes, shelter, health care, child care, education, an apartment, whatever it is we need, they step in as our man. And they only do that, as I said, for the 2 reasons: to make him look inadequate and to make us not want to be bothered with him, to destroy his little ego that he got left, and to make us think that we are better than him. And we'll tell him, I can make it. I don't know why you can't make it. Well,
all the black men on there still want to be with black.
Well, first I want to.
I see where you get your commentary from.
Oh yeah, from things that are rooted in facts. Yeah. Doom on me. First of all, I want to say this. This is very important. It's very important that we respect our elders. You know what I mean? Like you know what I'm saying? She just spoke. Okay, that was bars.
That was that was good what she said.
Oh,
Yes.
look at, why don't you tell your face that it was good then, okay? Because your face
I
is,
don't agree 100%.
but that's okay. You know why? Because we don't listen to you anyways. It doesn't matter if you agree or not.
My followers listen to me. My subscribers listen to me. And what I would say
Look, you
and
freestyling.
I'm
Go
not
ahead.
and I'm
Go
not
ahead, B
knocking
Rabbit. Go ahead, B Rabbit.
because I'm
Kick
a
that
black
shit.
woman. So I'm definitely not going to knock any black man. I know how the struggle is. I know how hard it is. I
Oh my
have
God. But you know that we've been recording this whole time. This isn't our first show. And you
and
just said that you don't knock black men, but you do. Very much so do that.
no, I do not. When did I? When did I? I was only saying though that they can do more than they actually do. Because there are some that actually step up to the plate. So we know that as a whole, the black men could do more. Right? They when she say the white man takes everything, takes the power from the black man by providing the food and the what insurance, health and care, and all of that. Well, it's provided for white people too. The white man is provided for his woman too.
Right. So it's not, and the white man's just a slave too.
Okay, well,
Oh
hey, you
shit, she's
guys.
arrived.
Let me welcome Gina to the show. Hey, Gina.
Hi, what's up?
Hey. Oh, your audio
How you
sounds
doing?
good.
It's my audio is not good. Is that what
No,
you
it
said?
sounds good. It's good.
Okay.
Yeah. Were you able to see the last clip that I just shared with?
Was it the one about where the woman was saying like "shut the fuck up" and whatever?
That was a good one too.
I wasn't
That was a
talking
good
about
one
that
too.
one, but that was a good one. So if you have something to
Those
chime
are
in
bars.
that one first, I would like to hear
Those
your
are
thoughts on what she said in that video.
I didn't hear it all. I've seen the clip though before.
Okay.
I think I mean I would agree. I'm a submissive woman, so I would agree with some of that to a certain extent.
I told you.
Oh, now you listen to women? Oh. Oh,
No, I'm not
funny.
listening. Okay.
Look at how men change when it comes to woman shows.
I feel like
Oh
I
my God.
She's not giving me she's not giving me directions right now. What are you talking about?
Well,
All
okay,
right, go continue,
so
Genius.
you
I'm
said
sorry. I'm sorry.
never listen to
Excuse the bitter guest.
women.
Go ahead, as you were.
You never listen to women
As
that
you were,
agree
Queen.
with everything. Is that what it should have been the title? Because you were quick to agree.
I'm sorry, I don't listen to women. I don't know what she's saying right now. Go ahead, Gina.
Oh my God. You guys are killing me.
I would take that to think that Gina is all women. All woman, I should say, first of
Yeah.
all. Because
Yeah, selective. It's a selective hearing. Selective hearing. I'd rather listen to what she's saying right now.
okay.
But
I would
just do so, you know.
Gina,
Yeah.
your thoughts.
I mean, I mean, this video. I will say, watching you guys today, this is challenging for me to take a stance or have a position. Because in order to do that, I'd have to like agree with a lot of the like premises, right, that you guys have, or obviously you guys have different.
Whoa. Let's clarify it. You
Yeah.
don't want to agree with you don't want to disagree with the echo chamber is what you're saying. This is what I translated, what I heard, right?
Wait, what is the echo chamber?
The echo chamber is when women say shit that doesn't make sense, but they just bounce it off each other and then that comforts them. So you don't want to agree with the sisterhood, essentially, is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, no, I don't agree with the.
You don't want to disagree, I should say. My bad.
No. If me saying about that video is something I agree with is a disagreement, then I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Well, it's you're agreeing with the video, but you're disagreeing with the sisterhood because the sisterhood has made it clear that they don't agree with that.
See,
But maybe that's not what you're saying. My bad. Go ahead.
no, it's okay. No, this is okay. So that question that you just asked me, it's hard for me to respond to because it would mean I'd have to believe that there is a sisterhood.
Oh, you
Oh,
got the wrong
jeez.
one.
Well,
Yeah,
why
she
don't you
don't
just
stand
believe?
up.
I'd have to. She says, okay, I'm going to translate that for the fellas, for the logical
There's
thinkers.
no
She's
ooh,
basically
ooh,
saying, I have to.
and
She's basically
attack
saying, I don't want to agree with that because then I'd have to face reality for what it is, and I don't want to do that because I haven't
mode.
never had to do that, and I've been just fine without it. Is
No,
that
he's saying that's
No,
what you
that's what
actually.
that's what she's saying.
no, I love reality.
She
I live
agrees
there.
with it, but she doesn't want to agree with it because then then it makes things a little bit harder, and then the excuses don't look as or prep. What's the fuck? My words are fucked up today, but there's a
Okay, well, let
the
me
word
hear
I'm trying
your
to say.
words for you. She agrees with the premise that the lady said, but she does not agree with your premise that there is a sisterhood to disagree with.
She's saying
Right?
that she agrees with the premise what she said because she's a woman. The woman said, but she doesn't
Okay.
disagree with what all the other women say that disagree with what that woman say because she agrees with all women.
No,
I
no,
don't
not
think
at all.
you
Well, of
twisted.
course, that sounds
You
ridiculous.
you
That's ridiculous, right? Why would
want to
you?
talk about committed to misconstruing. That was a total
I'm trying to
misconstruction.
make sense of it. I'm trying
Okay,
to
well, let her.
help
Well, let her.
me understand. Okay.
Yeah, no. Okay, so let me back up. What I think I heard you say, No Face, is um the sisterhood is a group of women that, or are you saying predominantly women disagree with that quote from that video? Is that what I heard you say?
Right, right. Because women are like pack creatures, So when one says something, you ever see pop the balloon? When one pops the balloon, the rest of them pop the balloon. That's the
Yeah.
nature of a woman. That's how women operate. You
Okay.
know,
Okay. So that I think that
when one girl says, "Oh, he's cute. I think I want to mess with him," then every bitch wants to be on his dick. That's how women operate.
Oh, that I
no.
never noticed that, and I've seen lots of pop the balloons and never ever looked at it that way. And I don't
Well,
judge
yeah,
people that
yeah. Well, that's the privilege of being unaware and still being okay.
I think where I struggle with that
I'm cooking, Nico.
piece
All
of
right, my bad.
you are, yes. Go No Face. I guess where I struggle with that
you
is,
gotta
again,
see.
I'd have to agree that I'd have to agree in an absolute, because if there is a sisterhood, then that would mean me and the woman in that clip. Who are we then? If we are in agreement with one
So there
another.
are exceptions to the sisterhood.
Now you want to be logical all of a sudden. All right. But the sisterhood. The sisterhood is.
No,
Damn, you kind of got me. You kind of was like, you're making
opposite
it
of
like
motherhood.
difficult for me to try to, the sisterhood is whoever if you look at those comments on Instagram
Mhm.
from the most popular upload channels that uploaded that, everybody is just destroying her, talking about how she ain't got no daddy and this is sad and she doesn't know her worth and all that shit. That's the sisterhood, the popular consensus that
Mm,
women support. That's the sisterhood.
okay,
Doesn't
that's
mean that everybody with a vagina is a part of the sisterhood.
Okay.
okay.
Okay. And I wouldn't disagree with the sisterhood. I wouldn't disagree. I can agree
Of
with
course, because
some parts of
of
her.
course.
No, you only agree because it fits into your
No,
narrative
and only
and
agree
what
because
you
it's
want
true.
men to be allowed to get away with. You think it's right for a man to be able to do whatever he wants, and just because he's the man, and
See,
she thinks
yeah, you're
she has
coming off
to
as
sit
bitter
back
right
and
now.
shut up and be quiet and enjoy it.
No,
And
didn't say that.
that's
She never
no.
said that she enjoyed it. I'm just saying that a woman shouldn't
Well,
rob
act
herself of
like
a
she
good man.
enjoys it. She better act like she enjoys it.
No, she doesn't. She just
That
has
is
to
what
do it.
you're saying. You're saying that. You
No,
don't
that's
want to
not
hear
what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying that she shouldn't lose a good man, and her kids shouldn't lose a good dad
no.
just
Okay,
because he's just
I
because he just because he got that type of motion and he might fall, and he shouldn't even have that pressure. And the women that the women that have that type of attitude towards it, they're gonna be cheated on less proportionately than a woman that's trying to be domineering and being telling a man what he can and can't do, even if he agrees to it on some superficial shit because it goes around with societal norms. He's not comfortable with that. He's intrinsically doesn't feel like a man that he's supposed to feel like in order for him to operate on the levels that he needs to operate, that his wife and his kids need him to operate on in order to be that nigga, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I mean,
it's just facts that I'm speaking. It's just like biological facts. You know, you could do a fucking science project on this shit and it will come out aligned with exactly what I'm saying.
are you talking about men who cheat? Is that what?
That's exactly what he's. Are you just?
See the wording? You see the language that the oppressors have given us in order for us to
you can only use the word
demonize being a man that has a desirable man.
It's just a word.
Every desirable man cheats because does that mean that the best men are the men that you never would want to fuck with because they never cheat?
Wait, what word should I be using?
Wait, they don't. The crackers. They didn't make a word for that. Okay, so I don't know what word.
So how would you like me to address it?
I would say, I wouldn't. I don't expect. I wouldn't. I don't. I don't like the way you worded that because it's very manipulative. Because I know you're smart. I know you're a smart woman, Gina, and you're using your words as a weapon against me right now and against my points.
I'm not.
And I give you credit because that was good.
I'm just asking you to give me some direction, King. That's all.
No shit. Oh my gosh, she's good. Oh, she's good. Oh, she's coming with it. Oh, respect, Queen. Respect. All right. Well, I would just say that. No, okay, now look at her. Look at her. Fucking giddy, like a kid in the candy shop and shit.
She gave you.
Oh, you're gonna be on this show more now, Gina. You just fucking. You're just her best friend now because they've been trying to make sense the whole time and they haven't been able to do it. And then so it's refreshing. It's refreshing for me as well. No, but I just wouldn't. I think that it is cheating if a man portrays that he's going to be monogamous with a woman and then he doesn't. Then that is cheating.
Right. Agreed.
But if a man is, yeah, that's the thing. Like, there's a small category of men that actually, and when I suggested that, everybody lost their shit. But I would just say that the man is getting pussy. That's just a phrase. It's not a word, but
okay.
He's out there getting some strange.
Getting someone else's pussy.
Yeah.
Got it.
So, do you believe in marriage? Do you believe married men should also be getting pussy on the side?
Okay. I think that if he does that, he has to be communicated. He has to communicate that, and she had to have agreed with that. So if he says that he's gonna be monogamous and he's gonna only be with her, then he has to be a man of his word. But to be fair to him, he was 99% of the time coerced into saying that in order for him to secure that woman, in order for him to be accepted by her family and by society as a whole. Against his nature.
But let's say if he was going with his nature and by what you are what you're putting forward, would you say that he should go with his nature while they're dating and let her know that I'm not monogamous, I do what I want, but I'm asking you, when he decides to get married, do you think he needs to be monogamous then?
No. No. As long as he's communicating that, then he doesn't have to. If he's a guy that has those options and doesn't want to have a woman in his life that's cock blocking his sex life, then he has the fucking right. That's his prerogative. And you think that's gonna make him? You think that's gonna slow his motion down? That's a question.
Why would he get married? What is the point?
Or why would he commit to, like, to your point of No Face, of if you decide to get in a relationship, but then you said, I feel like I'll take notes. So I pulled out a pen because I just want to make sure I'm following this. I'm sorry. I just want to make sure I'm following the conversation. I have ADHD, so sometimes my brain is all over the place. So No Face, you're saying, like, okay, if a man is in his mind, he's committing to a marriage, but you're saying he really didn't want to commit, but because of societal norms, he has decided to.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm saying he's committed to a woman. That doesn't being committed to a woman doesn't mean that you have and being being non-monogamous could both be at the same time.
Right, but you were saying that he probably made the commitment, but didn't really want to. Essentially,
No, I'm saying he made the declaration that he was going to be monogamous against his own will and his own nature.
Oh, okay. So
He
you're
just-
saying he went into this understanding his nature is to be non-monogamous, but was just like, I'm going to do this anyway. Was he going to try it? Is that what the?
Well, it's because of fear of losing a woman that you really love and that you really want to be with.
Oh.
Okay.
So you're gonna say what you got to say to secure her, because it's not that she would if she was left to her own devices, she wouldn't leave you over that. But society and her parents, so to speak, or the people close to her, will see that, because we've all been programmed to see a man being non-monogamous as being a ain't shit man. But really, the best men are the ones that the most desirable men are the ones that are not monogamous, because the most desirable men have so much options. It's hard for them to be, and then they've made them feel guilty about being aligned with their nature and spreading their seeds.
I think I'm struggling with
Like Nick Cannon.
Right.
but
But you say Nick Cannon did it the right way. He wasn't
Who
on some
said
bullshit.
that?
Huh?
Who said he did it the right way?
Well, he wasn't shying away from it. He wasn't acting like he was what he wasn't. He said,
Oh,
I'm
that's
doing
true.
I'm
He did
doing
it.
this, I'm standing on it. What you gonna do about it? And
yeah,
then
he
how many
did it
bitches that he
really
did that agreed with it
good. I
and had
agree.
no problem with it?
For
Yeah.
sure. And there's still more who would
Because
jump
you
on
know
that.
why? You know why? Because he's Nick Cannon, that nigga, one of them niggas, maybe not our favorite celebrity, but got motion nonetheless.
He definitely got
Yeah.
motion. He definitely getting these women and having these
Mhm.
babies. He's having the babies.
Yeah, he got status, he got money and status.
Right. So we know it's the money, more or less.
It's the status, but the money,
But they're
plays
not
the status.
getting the status along with it. They're not going along for the ride. They are just having the baby. We never ever see these women with Nick. He might be
Well,
True.
because they have an agreement. He had an agreement with them.
exactly. So we
Yeah.
know that they're in it for the money. And
The
maybe
security.
they're a
Let's say
fan.
the security. Okay, let's not use these negative terms like they're gold diggers. They knew that they were gonna produce a baby for a man that was gonna be able to take care of them and that baby. So she
Yeah,
was
it's a win-win.
securing herself and her lineage and her bloodline.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
don't
yeah.
let's not make her out to be her out to be a goofy.
You're not mad at that. You're okay with that. Because some men will call that a gold digger and have something to say about her.
If two consenting adults make an agreement, what kind of bitch ass nigga got on the sidelines gonna say something about it? Not this one.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. It looks like we got another.
I think I'm struggling with the part of why wouldn't you just
All
say
right. It
that?
looks like
You
we
know
got
what I mean?
Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem with the men. They keep lying, And if
Yeah.
you can't find if a woman is stuck in her, I shouldn't say stuck in her ways. That's a negative thing. But if she's not okay with it, then there's gonna be there's gonna somebody will be okay with it. And if it's tough, it is tough times though. It's tough times because
it's tough time.
yeah, it's tough times because maybe the woman that you feel like was really the woman for you rejected. It's reject. All right, let's mute that. Let's mute
Yeah,
that.
I got it.
The woman. All right, let's mute that.
I don't know why I keep.
Great, that's a crazy echo.
Sorry.
The woman that he feels like was like his woman, he can't have because of societal pressures or the family pressures or whatever, But we're melanated, indigenous, Aboriginal Americans, and our ancestors never subscribed to that type of way of reproducing, Monogamy was invented by the Caucasoid.
You
In
did the
order
history
to,
on that, or you just made that up?
I don't make up shit. Okay, I just came here in '89. All right, I don't make up nothing.
So you
Brand
just
new.
so you like read a book though that told you about the history of Black people who was okay with polygamy.
Well, there's two things that we're not going to do today. We're not going to disrespect my intelligence, and we're not going to listen to women. Okay, not today. All
Am I
right.
unmuted?
Unless,
Yeah, I
yes,
can hear
you
you.
are unmuted, Unique. We can all hear you.
Oh,
Welcome,
I
Unique.
can't hear anything.
Okay, well, unwelcome Unique to the all right, I guess you the only one speaking, Gina, because every time I talk, he say I ain't saying nothing.
Yeah.
And he ain't listening to me. So
Hey,
I
you know I love you,
we
Nico. You know it's all love. I'm just fucking with you. I'm just
we,
trolling.
we got about 5 minutes left though. We've been on the show almost an hour now. No, we got 10 minutes left, just to let you guys know. So let's
I
get
don't have a whole lot to say about it. I mean, my thing is, I agree with No Face. Like, if you're gonna be whatever you're gonna be, monogamous, non-monogamous, whatever, like, I think you should speak.
Stand on it, King.
Stand on it, King. Exactly. So you should say that that's what you want, so the person can choose to elect in that or not.
Right.
yeah.
And then really translation so that she can't use that against you because she's still gonna choose up. She's still gonna choose you, King, if you really that nigga. And that's what I really want to like
And
hammer
so you
home.
really gotta be that nigga when you really if you really want her and you really want to keep her. Don't just pretend to be that nigga because you can get women. Actually show up when you got her and be that nigga then too.
Okay, that was a whole bunch of extra shit that probably wasn't necessary, but
I knew you didn't want to hear it. I knew you didn't want to hear it. That's why I tried to spew it out real quick.
I don't think anybody wanted. I don't think that it contributed a lot, But
Well, I
but
think
no, I think. But Gina, I think that you wanted to address something that was said on a previous show. I don't know if you did that.
I did. I think I don't remember specifically what I wanted to address, but what I will say is I think it was about love, maybe, and believing in love or not believing in love. I think that was a conversation you all had. I think for where I struggle with some of the conversation you guys have about relationships is, first of all, whatever you believe is true. So, and that will be what you see and receive and so forth. So if you are coming into a relationship in the mindset of this is a transaction, this is a marketing play, if you will, man or woman, then that's what you're going to receive. So in the conversation of love, I do agree with you, No Face, of like, love should be unconditional. I think you said something about you. I don't want to put words in your mouth, so please correct me if I'm wrong. But that you don't believe in love or something along those lines.
Yeah, I've been quote. I've said that, but to be more accurate, I just don't believe in. I don't believe in the love in the way that it was sold to us.
Mm,
So I
okay.
believe that love is. I believe that woman as a man, because I'm just a man. Love from a woman is always conditional. So we
Well,
want to
be.
say it again.
I said, but it shouldn't be. Love from anyone shouldn't be
I mean,
conditional.
if it is, then it should be.
But then it's not love.
Okay, so that's why I say things like that. But but I think that that's why I say that I don't believe like a woman that's not my mom, that's not my daughter, and that's
Mhm.
not one of my siblings or my cousins could actually love me because it's always conditional when it comes to being a mate. It's under the condition that I create some type of utility for her, and if I stop producing, then she's gonna show that she really doesn't love me, and that's universal. And I don't think that's something. Pardon me. I don't think that's something that's really debatable because you've all been in relationships
That's
before, and you think about your exes. You don't fuck with them. You don't love them anymore. And if you
but
love them, if you
never
ever
That's
love
not
them,
true.
you
That's not
never
true at all.
well, I would expect. I mean, that doesn't surprise that you'll say
Because
that.
even like for me, love is not conditional in any relationship I have, friend, family, whatever. Like it's what is conditional is the obligations and the systems or responsibilities that you put on one another. Like that, I agree with that. That is true. And you could do that in any relationship, like, daughter and mom or dad, cousins and aunties and everybody kind of puts conditions on you, but to me that's two separate things. You have love and then you have conditions. But if you make an agreement to a condition and then you don't show up for it, doesn't mean I don't love you anymore. It just means I may be disappointed in the condition that you didn't show up for.
And I may not show up the same way I show up.
Right. And likewise, right?
And that's not love. And that's not love.
But it does but see, you're tying love to a condition.
You're conditioning it. You're the one putting conditions on it, No Face.
Because if I'm in a relationship with someone and they do something that we agreed, hey, we're going to live out our relationship this way, and then 3 months later they changed, it doesn't mean I now love them any less. I still love them, but I could choose another path for myself because I don't maybe like how things are showing up. Or I decide to stick.
Would you do that? Would you do that to your son? Would you do that to your father? Would you do that to your brother?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes, I would. 100%. My mother.
You gonna still love them?
My whatever.
But you're gonna stop fucking with them. You're gonna just.
I never said I will stop fucking with people, but I'm not saying that you not meeting the condition, the proverbial you, right? You not meeting the condition means I'm not fucking with you. It may mean a change in our relationship, though.
I wasn't listening to you because I listen to women, but I will say this: she needs to come on the show more because she's spitting bars. Even though I wasn't listening hypothetically, but no, Gina, I respect it. Like you were really coming with it.
Oh, thank you.
You really was. You slowed his ass down.
Appreciate you.
Oh no, that's not do too much, okay? You see, you give her a rope, she want to be a cowboy type shit. Like, chill out.
I love you guys. I love listening to you guys. I think you guys spark a lot of controversial conversations, and you talk through them well.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Well, right here. Okay.
Hey, we was just about to wrap it up, but it sounds like you got something.
She got a whole bunch of nothing to say. Go ahead.
I was having all kinds of technical difficulties. I was like, why is there's no sound coming out of my phone? So weird.
Well, we hear you now.
What you got?
Okay.
What you got for us, Unique?
You already know. I think that No Face is full of it.
That's all you got?
Yeah. I just came specifically on here to say that.
Well, she just wanted to ask.
Do you have any evidence to substantiate your claims, ma'am, as to why you believe that No Face is full of it? Absolutely not.
No Face.
Yeah.
You don't. For instance, because wait a minute, is everybody on here single right now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. That's fucked up. Well, we're having this hard rough out there,
No Face. I don't know. It just seems like you just like the stance that the podium that you stand on, like, is not.
You see, I was saying this earlier. She's saying that I'm putting myself on a pedestal, and I'm very much so not. Like, why do you feel that way?
You are, though, with your words.
Let me tell you what it is. It's because a lot of women are triggered by men having confidence in themselves, and you're not used to it, and you want to.
Absolutely
you feel like you're
not.
obligated
That's what I'm saying. The whole premise of what you're saying is not. I love a confident man. I don't like fake confidence.
Oh my God! You see what I'm saying?
But if you're really confident for real, I don't have a problem with that.
Listen,
do you know what?
Sorry, I just want to know because I kind of agree with No Face or Unique. What about him is giving you that he puts himself on a pedestal? Because I don't get that from him.
Wait a minute, I didn't say that he put himself on a pedestal.
You just fucking said that.
I thought, that's what I thought I heard.
I thought that you said that. No Face. I thought that you said somebody earlier said that you put yourself on a pedestal.
Oh yeah, well I was referring to you though. But I thought
when did I literally use those words that you put? I've never said that to you.
I mean, you used a different word besides a pedestal. You might have said like it was a P word too.
Yeah, what did you just a couple minutes ago? What did you say?
Yeah, like 73 seconds ago. What'd you say?
Yeah, you
You
said
talking
he
about
was
me?
shit, and
Yeah.
then you said what about
You said I don't know why you put yourself on this like not a pedestal but something else,
Something to that
and then
effect.
and then
Yeah.
you doubled down on it and said I love a confident man, but I don't
you
fuck with fake
guys?
confidence.
Which I do.
Okay,
But
so
okay,
what
Yeah,
is your
which
so
which I do.
what is about me that makes you feel like this? I'm portraying
Oh,
fake
because I was
confidence.
saying everybody here is single, right? You really don't even have no woman like that.
oh?
Okay, but you got to understand though.
But
No,
how?
you have to
How?
understand.
But what?
No, no,
Wait,
no.
wait. But
I
what
think
is
you have to
that?
understand. Being a,
How does
being a
it?
single man,
Yeah.
being a
Because
single man
we're
versus
all
being a
like
single
speaking
woman,
like from like perspective, right, and opinion. But
right?
like, and we had this conversation before, like when you're stating like actual facts, right? When like you're saying that what you're saying is actually like factual. It's not. It's really just your opinion.
Okay.
It's
Well,
really
what's the
just your
difference
opinion.
between a fact and an opinion?
Well,
But wait.
one is what you feel, right? One is how you truly feel, your own personal feelings, and the other one is in reality.
No, one is based off of one a person's perspective, and the other one is based off of something that has evidence to support it as facts. So everything
Yeah,
that I say, I mean,
but
not everything.
again,
I shouldn't say.
like
Okay,
for
you guys
instance,
are going back and forth.
No, this is good.
What?
Okay, Nick, you got a
what?
point. For instance,
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, what he's saying, like, right, is like based like in his own relationship that he's
Okay,
been
unique.
in, right?
I'm just gonna ask you though.
he's
When you
not
say
even
what he's saying,
answering.
Right.
can you specify what exactly what you're referring to when you say what I'm saying, so that way that we can address it appropriately. So I can address it, so you can give me a fair chance to to defend your stance against me appropriately.
Well, I mean,
Ow, 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 ow. That's she's cooked. All right,
the message of the video is why you should never listen to a woman, right?
yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
yeah, I
And this
mean,
is
and
a
like,
part, and you're bringing it full circle right now. Ain't it beautiful?
He's saying you
Ain't
proving
it
his
beautiful?
point, Unique. Make your
well,
point.
I'm bringing full circle your hypocrisy, because for you to say that you don't even like listen to women, and like that video of like whoever that girl was, like who was saying
Fire!
like,
Oh, what a fucking
huh?
goddess! God's gift. Love
She
her.
may be God's gift to you.
God gives to
I mean,
all
I
humanity.
don't know it, or is she the God's gift or the devil's gift?
Oh well, that's pretty damn harsh. Jeez. First of all,
Well,
that's
I
a
mean,
beautiful.
you're the one who took it there.
No, you took it there. I complimented her. Jeez.
Well, I mean, you're calling her a goddess. I mean,
That
that's
was
just
pretty.
your opinion, right? That's like some type of woman that you would like. But I talk about it all the time, how there are different types of women,
Yeah, yeah.
right? There are different types of women.
You want women to do the
There
things that
there
are
are women. There
counterproductive.
are women. There. I
God
mean,
damn it! I just
for
stopped talking
instance,
for this. You want women to do the things that's gonna repel them from having a good man in their life, and
no,
she
that's
is
completely negative. That's
no,
that's that's completely
no,
a
that's an
false
absolute
statement.
fact. I'm not. I don't think
No,
you're doing
it's
it
not.
consciously. I don't think you have malice intent. I don't think so. But
Of
based
course
on
I
your
don't.
message, she's 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 promoting a message that is, if every woman followed, there will be a way more competitive market. When a woman takes that type of stance, she
Let me
instantly
ask you a
propels
question. Let
herself
me
to the
ask you a
top of the.
question. Let me ask you a question.
You can
The
ask it, but I
girl
don't
who
listen to
was
women though.
the girl who the video of the girl, right?
Yeah,
I mean, I didn't really fully look at it. I just heard a little bit of what she's saying, because she was talking about like her
bullshit.
boyfriend, right? This wasn't even like her husband. This was like her
It
boyfriend's
was her
balls that she was arguing and all
boyfriend.
that.
Her boyfriend. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
her husband to be.
Exactly.
yeah. She gonna get him. She's married by now for sure.
I mean, you don't know that.
I mean, if he didn't marry her, somebody would. I'd marry that bitch for surely.
And then you find out women lie.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
I
wouldn't
mean,
Think it's
find that
going to be a
out. It
smoothly.
wouldn't be a revelation at that moment. Yeah, but I do want
I
to
mean,
like
I
lie
don't know.
to me. If you're
She
gonna lie to
she
me,
didn't really seem like. I mean, that's why I always say, there are different types of men and women, right?
Yeah,
Even
there
when
are
people.
different types, But even though it sounds good what
Thank
she
you.
said in the podcast, and it sounds good and it's perfect what men want to hear, and yes, it will get her a ring. I don't believe she necessarily lives by that because in the end,
Oh, why don't you believe that? All
because
your
she's a
ancestors lived
woman.
like that. We
She's
used
a
to be
person.
kings and
She's a
queens out here,
human
bro.
being. That's why.
Cause
Only
what?
person, and then the rest of us, because she's a
Yeah, you guys
woman.
are fucking. You
She's
guys
a
are
woman.
compromised beings,
She has feelings. She's going to react on those feelings, whether
right? But
you
her feelings, but she
are or not.
acknowledges that her feelings doesn't go above
Cause she,
everything.
cause she
She
even came
acknowledges
off,
it
right?
right
Like
now.
I wouldn't even imagine that her, like,
No,
just hearing her speak.
but hold up.
Oh,
She
I'm sorry.
acknowledges it right now during the podcast. But in the moment, when she's going through it at home with her man, you can best believe she's going
Exactly,
to I'm
exactly.
gonna shut up and let him go do what he do, and I'm gonna just make this dinner. Give him. You can. It sounds good right now, but to
It
actually
sounds
do
so good.
it, different.
Yeah, now we're just projecting and speculating
Cause
and
we
just
know all that
we're just
glitter. Cause we know all that glitter ain't gold. That's all it is. We know all that
right,
glitter ain't
right,
gold.
right.
Yeah.
And ain't nothing sweet out here. It's not like her life is so much better than everybody else's life. But at
It's
least she got
not
a
that
man.
it's better,
At least you
and
gonna keep a
not.
man.
No, I'm just saying that it's not.
Well, she's not keeping him, really.
No.
There she is.
Even if she,
Because a man cheats with his
even
resources. A
if
woman cheats with her
she's
vagina.
doing what she says, she
Right, Gina?
won't be able to do it as
Right.
smoothly as she wants to
See,
do it.
real
She can
niggas
put it in
understand.
her mind that
Right?
that's what she wants to do, but it won't be able to work that way as
No
smoothly.
bullshit.
There's
Bullshit.
gonna be some arguments. Don't believe it's gonna be smooth. There's gonna be some arguments. There's gonna be some missed dinners. There's gonna be
Bullshit. She's
okay.
not gonna miss no dinner.
Well,
Why the fuck would she miss
I'm
dinner? Because
telling
if
you
she missed dinner, he's just gonna have dinner with the next bitch. So she's be
that's
fumbling her
that's
own bag.
that's that's fine. But I'm just telling you, it's not like he's just smooth sailing and like
No,
she's
no, no.
not
Ain't nothing sweet. Ain't nothing sweet out
Exactly.
here. It ain't
no
beautiful. It ain't perfect.
nothing.
It ain't flowers and butterflies.
So it
But in
sounds
reality,
sexy and beautiful, and I'm sure she wants to do it, and I'm sure she does. But she's still a person with feelings.
right? It's
She's
called
gonna show
sacrifice. It's called sacrifice.
And she
It's called
probably
you can't
talking
have.
to whoever knows who. I guarantee you.
I didn't catch that, but I probably didn't want to hear it anyways. It's okay.
Anyway, I think we're
I
gonna
love you,
wrap
Unique. You
it
know
up
I fuck with you. No,
for the
totally.
night. So you guys, we've been over an hour now. We made a lot of good points. Anybody want to make any last points? Gina, I would love to hear. I would love for
Yes,
you
let's hear from the immaculate Gina because she's been shining
yes,
out
I
here.
would love Gina to take us out for the night, to wrap it all up.
I don't know what to say, honestly. I like I said, I enjoy you guys. I love watching your show. I think you guys are sparking great conversation about, relationships and dating and everything that's taboo and then everything that isn't. I love to hear more conversation about the like truth of love versus a marketable transactional relationship.
Yeah,
Yes,
I would say
yes,
that. Yeah,
yes,
I was going to like. I think like the love is
But No Face doesn't
romanticized.
believe in that.
exactly,
All right,
exactly.
all
He
right, all
will,
right.
he
Well,
will, he
well,
will.
he believes.
I want to close it. I want to close it with this. I think
Gina, let me ask you a question. I'm gonna ask Gina. I'm gonna ask Gina since she's your goddess now.
man, look at this hater.
Gina,
Yeah.
would you want a guy? Would you want a guy like No Face?
I haven't learned enough about No Face to answer that question. Based on my conversation today, I'm not put off by him.
Exactly. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. Okay. That's all the
She
fuck
didn't
you
say
need to know.
yes. She didn't say yes.
But see, they didn't say no.
She didn't say yes, bro.
No face, take us out,
All
please.
right. I want to make a sorry about eating my chips. But men need to understand this. Like you can really stand on your shit. And the women are gonna fall in line. If we do this collectively. And I'm not saying it like in a cult way or like an oppressive way.
Yes, he
But we
is.
need to can you mute her, please?
Yes, yes.
But we need to stand on our own shit. Like we can't only we can save ourselves and they will follow us if we're aligned with the righteousness. All right. Like just stand on your shit, be about your business, Follow the right way. Don't be on no fuckboy. No, I shouldn't say fuckboy shit because that's a different meaning. Be on your fuckboy shit if that's who you are, but be aligned in your righteousness. And if you stand on your principles, the women will respect it. They say they won't, but they will. Because why? We don't listen to women. And that's all I got to say.
Because we respect real men who stand on their shit.
Exactly. And it's not that and I've been trolling the whole time about not listening to them. We listen to them, we consider them, but they don't have the last say. Okay. If we feel, if you're a real man, then you gotta bet you're not gonna be able to secure a woman if her opinions or her thoughts or her ideas are better than yours. Period.
True that. We want a leader. So thank you, No Face. Thank you, Gina.
No, thank you guys. Thank you, Gina. I appreciate you. Thanks, Nico. I know I've been going crazy on you, but it's all love.
I love
and
you.
Unique too.
It's good.
It's all love for you, Unique too. And Unique actually came with it today.
I hear it from her. So,
yeah, Unique came with it today though. Like respect to Unique.
All right, you guys. Have a good night. Thanks.